What's going on, guys? This is Burrs. We're going to talk to you today about the Exofficio. Not sure if I'm saying that right. But this is the Give and Go boxer. They have this in the briefs and the regular boxer. I like the boxers personally. Now, I'm actually not going to show you any demonstrations of how this looks. I feel as though the model in this picture is doing a pretty good job of it, that I think we're just going to let him do what he got paid to do. So as far as this goes, this is my favorite boxer ever made, with the exception of one thing, which we'll talk about. Now, as it says, you know, 17 countries, 6 weeks, 1 pair of underwear, okay, maybe 2. This actually has a really cool feature, which is their Aegis microbe shield, which keeps this, you know, it's going to keep your hygiene high, and it's going to keep your ass dry, if that makes any sense, because it's quick drying as well. So, you know, lightweight, breathable, odor resistant, lightweight, quick drying. Now, the way they tell you to wash these is pretty cool. As far as, you know, washing and drying, they dry out in pretty much about 2 to 4 hours, which is the case when I take these out of the wash. You know, usually they're dry really quick, so I can definitely attest for that. So the actual construction of this is really good. You look at the spandex that was used, really top of the line spandex when it comes to keeping the boxers, you know, on your waist and not moving. Has a nice little bit of a grip right here, and the stitching is really good. As you can see here, the bottom line crappy part about this is it's made in China. So Exofficio, if you're watching this, make this in America. This is made of 94% nylon, 6% lycra spandex. So that's pretty much what it's made of. And the Give and Go fabric is just amazing. As you can see here, it does have stretch to it, and it's just super amazing comfortable. I can't say enough about it, and I've been buying these off and on for a few months now, and I actually got a nice inventory of about a week's worth. So I use these pretty much every day, depending on, you know, what I'm doing. And when I'm doing outdoor stuff, or I'm going on the range, or I'm doing dynamic shit, I will use these because they're so comfortable. And, you know, they definitely wick away the moisture. And the other part is, you know, as far as the funk goes of, you know, being out and getting all sweaty and everything, they got the microbe shield. So you don't have to worry about any kind of funkiness going on. You know, when it comes to, you know, like hiking or going out in the range, or, you know, doing a whole day, you know, training course or whatever you're going to do, these are definitely going to, you know, you don't have to worry about any kind of like crazy, you know, odor causing bacteria or whatever, like it says right here. These definitely are top of the line. They come in around, I think, $12 to $15 a pair. So are they expensive? Yeah, they're expensive. But when you buy something that's really good, you know, you got to pay a little bit more money for it. But that's the part where I don't understand. You know, $15 for a pair of China-made boxers. Is it, you know, that's the one thing that, you know, really makes me not want to buy it. But after I bought one pair just to try them out, because I've had other ones in the past, you know, I have American-made XGO boxers, which is a good standard boxer. It's a really good boxer as far as, you know, competition for this. But the comfort of the fabric on this Exofficio just totally, you know, is a lot better than what the fabric is with the XGO. So, you know, that really turned me on as far as, you know, getting a really comfortable boxer. And the fact of, you know, the stretch. You know, I go running a lot. So to have these stretch, you know, when I'm, you know, striding and running, compared to a little bit more of a static boxer, which is what the XGO is, you know, it's really something that, you know, makes life a lot more comfortable, in my opinion. So if you're looking for a top-notch boxer that I've had, I'd say my oldest pair is a few months old, and I really haven't seen any wear on them as far as washing. Now, I do not throw mine in the dryer. I wash them and I just let them air dry. So you might see some more damage to your boxer if you throw it in the dryer. So I can't attest to that because I air dry. But, you know, I've had no problems with these boxers, and they are my go-to boxers, bar none. Hands down, these boxers are extremely comfortable. So if you're looking for some really good boxers, I definitely recommend these Give and Go boxers from Exofficio. I know they're made in China, but they're really good boxers, and they're made of great materials, and I think you'd really like them if you got them. So if you have any questions, go ahead and let me know. If you can attest to these boxers and you have a pair, go ahead and make a video response, as they're always welcome. And until next time, later. So you're looking for So if you're looking for